A beautiful morning to you and welcome to another moment talking sport right here on your number one star Politics and Business TV. This is P&B Sports and I am your host and guide. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. We'll be looking at a whole lot today as gone down tonight by 5 p.m. local time. Nigeria will be taking on Rwanda at the Kigali Stadium later today. And most of all is 1.2 million naira is what VIPs would be using to watch the Nigerian Super Eagles contingents battling out against the movies of Rwanda. These and more right here on your number one star Politics and Business TV on the program PNB Sport. I am Ridwan Musa Go RMG. We'll be right back after this quick break. All right, now before we go straight into Kigali, let's quickly start up with the local scene and how the Nigerian Professional Football League match day one went down and the full fixtures as yesterday. It was the final games of the fixtures where Akwa United held their draw, a goalless draw. Their host to a goalless draw in their opening game of the 2024-2025 Nigerian Professional Football League season at the Live Hills Township Stadium in Nasarawa State. According to the Babaganaro, who is the head coach, says that he's been grateful to God to have up 1 point in Lafia. But to be sincere, he wasn't expecting a point. He was going for a 3-pointer against the side. Akwa United were a formidable side in the away game, which saw them went goalless after trying numerous times to hit the back of the net against their arch rivals Nasarawa United. But the game continued to be a flare with the players making impact and also making attempts into the back of the net. On Saturday, August 1st, was the match day one where Enugu Rangers started their games against El Kanemi Warriors on a goalless draw, and also on Sunday it was a full-time fixtures with Heartland losing to Yimba 3 goals to 1, and also Kwara United defeated by Niger Tornadoes 2 goals to 1. Still Sunshine Stars got 3-0 in favor of them against Bayelsa United. And also still on Sunday in the Super Sunday evening game, Rivers United also went on a goalless draw against Bendel Insurance. Also Abia Warriors 2, Remo Stars nothing. And also in the Sunday game, Plateau United got 1 in favor of them against Katsina United's nothing, making it 1-0. And also Nasarawa United, like I told you, lost to 3SC, drew it all to 3SC, 1-all in that encounter, while Kano Pillars defeated Ikorodu United 3 goals to 0 in their first game. While, like I told you yesterday night, in Lobe Stars and Akwa United went on a goalless draw. Now let's leave that shows. We go straight to beach soccer before we return to other footballing matters. As the Nigerian Beach Soccer League champions KBBSC have been drawn in a Group C of the 2024 Winners' Cup in Agaro, Italy. And also they will face Real Monsters from Denmark, Copenhagen DFC from Denmark also, and Al Tawun Club, Saudi Arabia, in a group of the 2024 World Winners' Cup. The three-time NBSL champion reached the round of 16 last year, and this year's edition will take place at the Lungomare San Giovanni from September 17 to 22 later this year. Congratulations to the lads, and we hope to see more of them in that competition. Now let's go straight to Japan, where the women's under 20 earlier on the hour of Monday defeated Australia 2 goals to 0 to set up a clash with the Nigerian Super Falconets. Now a brace from Maya Hijikata ensure a comfortable 2-0 win for the Asian Giants in the ongoing Under-20 World Cup in Colombia. Falconets on Saturday reached the knockout round after a 4-0 win over Venezuela, and the round of 16 clash between Nigeria and Japan has been fixed for 2 a.m. on a Friday in Bogota. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Super Eagles captain William Trust Ekong has assured Nigerians that the three-time African champions are in Kigali for the 3 points and nothing more. Trust Ekong says that there is no much to say other than that they are here for a purpose, and the target is the 3 points and nothing more. They have spoken amongst themselves for the imperative going harder to each from the first blast of the whistle till the end. And he says the Amavubi forced the Libyans Mediterranean night to a 1-1 draw in Tripoli in their own match day one encounter on Tuesday's match will kick off 3 p.m. local time Nigeria by 2 p.m. Nigerian time. And let's talk about the Benin Republic coach General, who has said that losing to the Nigerian Super Eagles in New York is no big deal, and believes that other teams will also suffer the same fate. Goals from Ademola Lookman and Victor Moses sang the Cheetahs at the Godswill Apabio Stadium in Uyo. During a press conference on Monday, General made it clear that the competition is between three teams and Nigeria has an edge over the rest of the teams in the group. He says, and I quote, "We lost 3-0 to Nigeria. We are in good position. We held the game until the 47th minute before they conceded. And we didn't allow Nigeria to create many chances, and we weren't bad at all until the 76th minute where we hoped to equalize. We hoped to equalize, and we did everything we could. I believe Rwanda and Libya too will not win in Nigeria, so the qualifier in the group is about the three teams and the stars, and it starts for us on Tuesday. The result doesn't reflect what happened on the pitch. Benin will host Libya in Abidjan later today in the match day to encounter African Cup of Nations qualifiers for the year 2025. Now let's still maintain Rwanda, where the coach of the Amavubi of Rwanda, Torsten Frank Spittler, has admitted that the Nigerian Super Eagles is a big team with a big-name players. Reports coming in is that the Rwandan team will host the Nigerian Super Eagles' second game of the 2025 African Cup of Nations in Kigali later today by 2 p.m. local time. During a press conference on Monday, the German coach admitted Nigeria seems to be a better team. He says that they are in a good process with what is done so far, promising to be one of the best teams in the group. He says that they know that Nigeria is a big team with a big name, but they are sure that they will do everything well and they will prepare for the game today. Alright, still rich and famous Rwandan celebrities will cut out as much as 1 million Rwandan francs for a Skybox 8-seat ticket to watch star-studded Super Eagles take on Amavubi today's match day 2 fixture of the 2025 AFCON qualifiers by 2 p.m. Now the Group D clash is fixed for 2 p.m. and Nigeria time at the 45,000 capacity Amahoro Stadium in Kigali. According to information source regarding the ticket prices, is that the Federation of Rwandan Football, FRF, is expected to rake in millions of Rwandan francs from the game through the Skybox made up of 8 seats, with a cost of 1,235,063 naira, while the ticket for business side per one is 50,000 naira Rwandan francs, about 61,000 is 50,000 Rwandan francs, I beg your pardon, at about 61,753 naira. It is also 20,000 Rwandan francs, about 24,701 naira for a VIP ticket, as at least the tickets for fans would be sold around 3,000 Rwands, which is 3,700 500 naira, and 2,000 Rwandan francs which is around 2,470 naira, all using today's international currency exchange rate for the prices. Now let's go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be looking more on the international scene. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back, and don't forget that you can reach us live on Facebook and also on Instagram, on YouTube at Politics and Business Television at English/English. You can get more of our stories and also other programming on the platforms. Now let's go straight toward tennis, as world number 1 Jannik Sinner stormed past Taylor Fritz to win the US Open and secure his second Grand Slam title of the year. Italy's Sinner, who won his first majority title at the Australian Open in January out of a late charge from American 12th seed Fritz to win 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. It comes just 19 days after it was revealed he had been cleared of any wrongdoing after twice testing positive of a banned substance in March. The 23-year-old held his arm aloft and looked up to the sky as he became the first player since Guillermo Vilas in 1977 to win his first 2 Grand Slam titles in the same season. He is also the first Italian to win the single title at Flushing Meadows. Sinner said the title means so much to him because the last period in his career was not easy. Before he became tearful and dedicated to the victory of his aunt, his aunt is not feeling well health-wise, and he doesn't know how much longer she will survive on earth. It is a nice one. He can still share this moment with her, says. He continues to say that she is an important person to his life and still isn't. If there was a wish that he could make, was to make her health and everyone, but unfortunately, it is not possible. Fritz, meanwhile, was unable to become the first American male Grand Slam single champion in 21 years. Andy Roddick, who was watching from the stands, remained at least American man to lift the major single trophy, having won the US Open in the year 2003. Now let's come back to football this time around, as Kevin De Bruyne says Belgium have to be better in their every way after they were beaten comfortably by France in the Nations League on Monday. The Manchester City midfielder said that he had let the teammate know what went wrong. During a change exchange after halftime, Belgium had a third time in League Group 2, a level on a 3-point with France. De Bruyne considered the side are not as good as they were in 2018 when they reached the semi-finals of the World Cup, but added, other things are unacceptable. I am not to say what. Belgium opened their Nation League campaign with a 3-1 win against Israel, with De Bruyne scoring twice, but after starting brightly against France, they fell behind 2 goals by Colomani and Ousmane Dembele. Speaking to Belgian broadcaster after the 2-0 defeat, De Bruyne would not elaborate on what was said during his halftime team talk. He says, I cannot repeat that in the media, but it is to be better in every way. He says that a 3-year-old. And however, De Bruyne highlighted what he feels to be in the week of Belgium's style of play, with them not giving out their performances as is expected. De Bruyne was frustrated with the performances, as he is the captain, and his huge winning mentality is what he wanted to continue. Meanwhile, Odegaard went down in pain after hurting his ankle following a foul by Christopher Baumgartner midway through the second half of the game. The midfielder could now be a doubt for Sunday's North London derby, with Gunners already missing Declan Rice for the game against Tottenham Hotspur through suspension. It looked pained in the locker room as Norway boss Sol Sebastian told the newsmen that they would have to look at the ankle of Odegaard to see if the ligament is something that would not last longer when it comes to being off injury. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta called him also to notify and also praise the doctor Olan San, as he says it's just a small ankle sprain and we will see how many weeks it will take him off. Talking about Odegaard, who was injured when they scored a 1-1 draw with Jan Felix Mera opener for Norway, having been cancelled out by Marcel Sabitzer in the first half. The League B Group 3 match looked to be heading to a draw, but Haaland, who has scored 7 goals for Manchester City already this season, showed good strength and composure to control a ball into the box and then finished after Sunday's derby. Arsenal will play Atlanta in the Champions League on 19 September and then face Premier League leaders Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium on the 22nd of September 2024. Now let's go straight to Greg Bellamy, who has spoke of his pride after celebrating his first Wales victory in the match in Montenegro. Played in what he described as the toughest conditions he have ever witnessed. He had early goals from Kefa Moore and Harry Wilson secured a 2-1 Nation League win in Nikšić, where torrential rain ruined the pitch and made it difficult for players to simply stay on their feet and never mind play football. However, Wales dug into the ends to earn Bellamy a maiden victory to go with his last Friday promising goalless draw with Turkey in his opening match. Bellamy has already revitalized the Welsh football just 2 games into tenure. Players have been glowing in their praises for the new head coach. While fans were singing his name throughout Monday's game in Nikšić, while the draw with Turkey demonstrated how exhilarating Bellamy's team could be in a footballing sense. Tactically and stylistically, the win over Montenegro was an illustration of this squad's mental fortitude and determination to secure victory in the testing conditions. The matches are meant to have been played at the Podgorica National Stadium, but as the pitch there was deemed unplayable, the fixture was switched to Nikšić, 53 kilometers away, just 2 weeks before kick-off. Heavy rainfall constantly on Monday, causing the pitch to cut up badly and hamper both teams in what turned out to be a chaotic encounter. But despite a nerve end to the game, Wales were able to repel Montenegro's attempt to snatch a late equalizer and hold on for a valuable 3 minutes. Now let's come back to England, where Captain Harry Kane will become just the 10th man to make 100 England appearances when 3 Lions face Finland in the National League at Wembley Stadium on Tuesday tonight. The 31-year-old made his debut in 2015 and he is country's all-time top scorer with 66 goals in 99 games. He takes a look at some of his number on journeys toward the landmark, and Kane joined the illustrious list of Bayern Munich striker. Kane will become the first person since Wayne Rooney in November 2014 to earn a 100 cap for England. Rooney went on to play 120 caps, putting him second of all-time appearances, list behind former goalkeeper Peter Shilton, who's 25. The others have to surpass the century of appearances are David Beckham 115, Steven Gerrard 114, Bobby Moore 108, Ashley Cole 107, Bobby Charlton 106, Frank Lampard 106, and Billy Wright 105. He says that when you look at the top players with 100 caps, at least of some of our greatest players, Kane said, "I'm sure when I'm retired, I will look back on his immense pride." Kane said that he will next target reaching 100 goals after making his 100 England appearances. All right, we hope you get that in good times. Now let's go straight to Netherlands, where Dutch forward Memphis Depay says that he has signed a 2-year contract with Brazilian side Corinthians until December 2026, after leaving Atletico de Madrid as a free agent in the month of July. Depay, who played 31 times for Atletico Madrid this season and scored only 9 goals, the 30-year-old featured for the Netherlands at the Euro 2024 this summer, but was left out of the squad by the coach Ronald Koeman for September's Nations League match. However, Koeman says Depay's move to Brazil will not close the door on his international future, like that of his teammate Steven Bergwijn, who has been criticized by Koeman for his switch to the Saudi Pro League. He says, and I quote, I disapproved of a big Wednesday move to Saudi, but Memphis, it can be different. Koeman told reporters on Monday. He says the level of the league in Brazil is different, so yes, he can still be part of the national team, but it depends on his fitness and if he reaches that level. Depay started his career at PSV Eindhoven in 2011 and later had spells at Manchester United, Lyon and Barcelona before joining Atletico Madrid in the year 2023. And he made Netherlands debut in 2013 and also scored 46 goals in 98 appearances for the team. And this is the size of the package. Well, to join us tomorrow for another exciting moment. I am Ridwan Musago reporting. Bye for now.